Good afternoon, my friends, and hello from Disney's Hollywood Studios, because I want to check on the current construction progress of Monsters, Inc. Land, which is the newest massive expansion coming to this park. I also purchased Lightning Lane, and I already have 3 stacked up back to back, so I'm looking forward to getting on some attractions today and just have some fun. Thank you for being here. Let's not waste any more time. I hope you guys are ready, because I am. Let's go do this.
I ain't feeling lonely, and I wanna admit it's time to end the ride. Fading it too slowly.
All right, and here we are. Now, unfortunately, we are expecting some heavy weather in the next hour, and this week is opening night of Halloween Horror Nights over at the Universal Orlando Resort. And year after year, I mean, it's a yearly tradition at this point, we always have crazy weather with heavy rain on opening week of Halloween Horror Nights. But here at Walt Disney World, it's looking good. Not too crowded because the kiddos are now back in school, but still, at the end of August, it's a really good time to visit just because the crowds do die down a little bit. Something to keep in mind when using Lightning Lane here at Walt Disney World, you do have a 15-minute window. So let's just say one of my return times for Rock and Roller Coaster ends at 11:05. Well, I actually have until 11:20 before, I guess, it quote unquote cancels out. But again, most of the time the cast members are very accommodating, even if you are past that 15-minute window. So that's really good to know when using Lightning Lane. Coming up on Rock and Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith, and this attraction will stay open towards the end of this year, 2025. And the Muppets will be taking over this attraction sometime in 2026. So a pretty quick turnover, Disney is saying. But the giant guitar is staying based on the new updated concept art. So that's good to know. Standby is sitting at a 45-minute wait. Single rider is open. But again, we are using Lightning Lane today, which is always such a nice treat. When you have Lightning Lane, just saves you so much time. I am going to miss this attraction. It's so nostalgic to this park. I like that Disney is still keeping this, but the Muppets will obviously be here instead of Aerosmith.
Hey, don't mind us. We'll be finished in just a minute or so. Yeah.
What the hey? What are you guys still doing here? You were supposed to be at a show. We're now.
I'd like to introduce our lovely manager.
Yeah, she's usually not like this.
Yeah, she's usually worse.
I heard that. Where is my limo? Good. Okay, come on, guys. Please, get in the car. Sorry, folks. We gotta go.
Make sure you know where this.
Chris, can you grab my black Les Paul?
Hey, wait a minute. We can't leave these people here like this.
We can't?
No.
Come on, you know how we feel about our fans.
Yeah,
that's right.
Well, guys, what do you expect me to do? Is send them all with you?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I love that idea. How about some backstage passes?
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Make it happen.
Come
Give us
on.
something.
Okay, I'll make it happen.
All
Now
right.
get out of here. I hate all of you.
Do you see the hidden Mickey right there out of the cables? Best part right here. Man, I am kind of hoping that Disney will increase the speed on this attraction just a little bit. I mean, the whole thing is already shut down to make way for the Muppets. Make it a little faster if you can. I know a lot of people would appreciate that. You know, the more I think about it and the more I look at the new updated concept art, I don't think Disney is going to be changing too much. I mean, obviously they're making this into the Muppets, like I said, but I think that's why Disney is able to get this new Muppet version of Rock and Roller Coaster up so quickly. I mean, within the next year, it's pretty impressive how quick they're saying we are going to get this retheme. That coaster is so much fun, but they still do have quite a bit of Rock and Roller Coaster merchandise. I know a lot of people have been buying these drumsticks for a little souvenir, but I'm sure once Disney announces the official closing date, all of this merchandise will probably be all bought up. That was a good time. I am kind of sad that this attraction is going away, but not really, because it's just getting a retheme. But as I was riding the attraction, I could barely hear the on-board audio, like the music from Aerosmith. It was so muffled, very hard to hear. So yeah, this definitely needs an update. Oh man, the rain is getting close. But I am a little bit late for my next Lightning Lane return time for the Tower of Terror. And look at this, standby is only sitting at 25 minutes. Not bad at all. Hopefully I can get off this attraction pretty quick. I am prepared. I did bring the umbrella. I love the mist and the music that they play throughout the queue line. It has been a minute since I have last been on this attraction. I kind of forgot what it looked like. Same with Rock and Roller Coaster. I do feel like the days of the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror may be a bit limited. I think the days are starting to be numbered. More on that in just a second. While I was in line, I did go ahead and make my next 2 Lightning Lanes for Smuggler's Run and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Into your very own episode of The Twilight Zone. That door is opening once again. This time, it's opening for you.
Whoa. Oh my goodness, that was wild. Really good ride. Man, I like this Tower of Terror merchandise, the ride of your life, headbands here. I like this tie-dye looking one too. Lucky 13, Sunset Boulevard. I like this hoodie a lot. Of course, they have a Stitch. And then overall, more Sunset Boulevard merchandise. Oh, and just like that, it is dark outside. The wind is starting to pick up. I want to talk more about the Tower of Terror, but first I want to make my way over to the construction site of Monsters, Inc. Oh, look at the palm trees. Strong wind coming up on Animation Courtyard. And I wanted to come over here because we have some big and exciting news. Disney is bringing an all new experience. Well, it's not really all new because this park used to have an animation studio, but they are bringing an animation studio here. There's Goofy and Donald just out hanging out. But I'm really excited about this. It's going to be inspired by the animation studio in Burbank, California, set to come sometime in 2026. Man, next year is going to be a big year here at Walt Disney World. But Star Wars Launch Bay is going away. Its days are numbered. This transformation will begin with the closure of Animation Courtyard and Disney Junior Play and Dance on September 25th, 2025. I can't wait for this. I've always said there needs to be an animation experience at Walt Disney World, but more specifically here at Hollywood Studios. Oh my goodness, how adorable Clarabelle and Goofy, two lovebirds. Clarabelle's drawing with the kiddos. Hi, Goofy. Coming up on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, standby is sitting at a 55-minute wait currently. Over here at Red Carpet Dreams to meet Mickey and Minnie, only a 15-minute wait. I did have to go ahead and bring out the umbrella, but oh my goodness, it's happening back here. Wow, look at this huge gap right there where the massive show building will be for this amazing coaster. I mean, I still just cannot believe Disney is finally doing this. Disney is finally making this happen. A door coaster from Monsters, Inc. I'm watching you. And here's a look at the concept art. I mean, look how massive this show building will be for the coaster. Mike and Sully, 2319. Oh, wow. I'm gonna step back here to give you guys a better look. Check it out. This is what it's looking like, at least from the ground. But the real work, the big construction, is happening behind the actual park because Disney took about half, well, maybe a little less than a half of the cast member parking lot because that's where the show building will be built for the coaster. We don't have an official opening date from Disney, but I would guess Disney will be announcing quite a few opening dates, possibly at Destination D23 coming up. Not really sure, but I do expect Disney to make a big announcement soon. My guess would be, and I've been saying this for a while now, my guess, Disney plans to rename Disney's Hollywood Studios to something else. Now, I actually like this idea. You know, once upon a time, I really loved this park, Hollywood Studios. I loved it a lot more back when it was MGM and then the early days of Hollywood Studios when the actual backlot was here. Of course, the Great Movie Ride, one of the greatest attractions of all time. I really don't like that Disney took that away. I really wish Disney would have built Mickey and Minnie somewhere else and kept the Great Movie Ride. I mean, that was so nostalgic and classic. But with what Disney is doing to this park, bringing all of these new experiences, I do think they will rename this park sooner rather than later. And if that's the case, I'm all for it. With that being said, I am very curious to hear your thoughts and opinions on this possible name change and just the overhaul that Disney is doing to not only Hollywood Studios, but the entire resort. I mean, they're doing a lot over, hey, how you doing? Hey, have a good day. Thank you for watching, sir. You know, they're doing a lot over at Animal Kingdom. They've done a lot over at Epcot, Magic Kingdom. I mean, look what they're doing with the Beacon Barrel, Geo 82. I mean, they are really bringing some exciting experiences and new attractions here to the Walt Disney World Resort. I just need some new attractions. Unfortunately, we still have quite a ways to wait for these new attractions to debut, but thank goodness they are coming. Coming up on Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, no line outside. I wonder what the standby wait is. 80 minutes for Rise of the Resistance. Not too bad at all. Plus, they still have single rider available. I am now here right in front of Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, which, if you did not know, next year on May 22nd, 2026, Disney will debut a brand new story to take over the current story. And I'm really excited about this because it's going to involve the Mandalorian and Grogu. And we do have some new news regarding the update. At both Disneyland and Walt Disney World, it will now allow the engineer to choose the mission, which I think is a much needed improvement because the engineer, you really just sit there and press a few buttons. You don't really help or do anything. Plus, when you are an engineer, you will be able to interact and talk with Grogu. So I have a feeling the single rider line may be a bit longer once this opens up and gets going. And I'm really excited about this change. Disney is really starting to put in effort, and that's all that I can ask for as I see Chewbacca right over there interacting with the guests in line. The sound effects are so cool. If only like smoke would come out and more lighting effects. Maybe have Chewbacca up in the cockpit. That would be freaking fantastic. Wow, look how empty Galaxy's Edge is right now. I am not used to seeing it like this. Whoa, even look behind me. Again, it's not a busy day here. Late August, early September is a really good time to visit the Central Florida theme parks. Leaving Galaxy's Edge, and I am now approaching Toy Story Land, but we have some construction walls up right over here. Normally this is a secondary walkway with some seating. Not really sure what they could be doing, but we'll see. Oh wow, there's even more construction walls over here as you enter Toy Story Land. Huh. I wonder what's going on. Over here at Alien Swirling Saucers, standby is sitting at a 20-minute wait. Hello, Buzz. Coming up on Slinky Dog Dash, this attraction is sitting at a 65-minute wait. These lightning lanes went quickly. I mean, I did not have a chance to secure a lightning lane for Slinky Dog Dash. Something else to keep in mind if you are considering purchasing lightning lane for your Walt Disney World vacation, you know, the biggest perk to stay at a Walt Disney World resort is you get to purchase lightning lane 7 days early, which that's multiple days before the general public. Everyone else can buy and pick out their lightning lanes 3 days before their visit. So you are pretty much guaranteeing whatever lightning lanes that you may want. Again, when you choose to book with me at Key Getaway, I can do all of your lightning lanes for you. That way you don't even have to think and worry about it. You tell me what attractions you and your family would like to do, and I will make sure you get those lightning lanes at the exact times that you want. I will be sure to put a QR code right here on the screen. Feel free to scan it with your phone. It will take you right over to my website where you can schedule an appointment with me, and we will unlock your next getaway. Let's see what the wait time is for Toy Story Mania. 50 minutes. Oh my goodness. Roundup Rodeo Barbecue smells so good. I need to get back here. I really do. I know I say this just about every time I'm here, but man, it smells good. The rain has picked up just a little bit, but I'm here at Star Tours for my next lightning lane. Standby only is 5 minutes. I don't even need to use lightning lane. I really enjoy this queue line.
While other space lines pack like a herd of tomatoes.
Hello, R2, 3PO, over there doing work.
Serious business. I do not have time to joke around, but if I did, I would tell you a very funny one about a testing ring of a job.
And away we go.
If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask a Star Tours agent. You'll be boarding in just a few moments. Thank you.
The captain isn't on board yet. You know I can't fly this thing. No, neither can you. We need a proper pilot.
Attention. All transports hold for security clearance.
Stormtroopers will be deactivated for sure.
Hold it right there, Captain.
I'm not actually the captain.
We're looking for this rebel spy. Have you seen them?
No one on this transport could possibly be a spy. Dear.
This is the speeder we're looking for. Blast them!
Shields are part 2.
Oh. Woo! Oh, first row is intense.
Don't you dare make the jump to light speed.
Oh. Camera's going all over the place. Pod racing.
Pod race. I've always wanted to do this. Hang on, everyone.
Oh.
3, 1. Now, come on, and let's get out of here.
Oh.
What transmission?
Star Tours. The battle is brewing and we can no longer stand in the shadows. We need your help.
Normally, I would gladly be of service,
Head to
but...
the coordinates I am transmitting to you. This mission is dangerous. Be strong and courageous. This is the way. Spit that out.
Oh!
Shields up, out!
Oh, we made it.
Welcome, Star Tours. I trust our colleague is safe?
Safe? Have you any idea what we've been through?
We are on your deck, Captain.
Captain, but glad to be of service. Well, we're all in the Rebel Alliance now, so may the Force be with us. Oh, and thank you for flying Star Tours.
Star Tours was a lot of fun. You know, it's not every visit I get to ride so many attractions, and I'm really enjoying it because I'm using Lightning Lane, and Lightning Lane seems to be working very well today, very efficiently. I was able to stack up so many. I have more waiting for me. Don't know if I'm going to get to ride everything today because of the weather and work, but I'm grateful I got to ride 3 so far. But I did want to talk more about my thoughts on the Tower of Terror and just my overall opinion on what's going on. I do think eventually Disney will get rid of the Tower of Terror, and I'm pretty confident they will just bring Mission Breakout to replace Tower of Terror. And I know a lot of you don't like hearing that. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. It can't officially happen because of the current contract between Disney and Universal, because Universal owns the Marvel rights on the East Coast, and then Disney owns them on the West Coast. That's why Disneyland has all of the Marvel theming and attractions out there. We do have Guardians of the Galaxy, but you know, we need a lot more Marvel presence here at Walt Disney World here on the East Coast. So I do think Disney and Universal will eventually reach a new agreement, because I honestly don't think Universal needs Marvel Superhero Island anymore. I feel like if they were to get rid of the rights and give it over to Disney, of course, there's going to be a lot of money involved to make this happen, to get this new contract into place. I really don't think Universal needs Marvel Superhero Island anymore, because the rest of the park and the rest of the Universal Orlando Resort is getting some major updates and bringing new attractions and experiences to the Universal Orlando Resort. And just imagine how much room Universal would have to work with just within Marvel Superhero Island. But also, if they were to get rid of Toon Lagoon, I mean, that space alone, Universal could bring a mini epic universe right to Islands of Adventure if they were to get rid of the rights to Marvel. So if that happens, I would imagine one of the first things Disney would do is retheme the Tower of Terror into Mission Breakout, or maybe something better. And again, I'm not saying this is going to happen. This is just my own thoughts and opinions on this overhaul. But I mean, Disney is really doing some exciting things in the next few years. They're spending billions of dollars to update Walt Disney World, and trust me, it needs it. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Disney is going to eventually do. I do think Disney is looking for fast improvements like what they're doing to Animation Courtyard, Beacon Barrel, Geo 82. I will add this just because I am asked this question quite a lot from my clients. Is Disney worth coming right now or within the year? You know, that's completely up to you and your family. I don't think you're missing anything right now. I think if you were to wait until the end of 2026 into 2027 and beyond, you're really going to get more bang for your buck as far as new experiences and just things to do. Again, if I were you, if I did not live here in Orlando, I would say wait until 2027 and beyond, maybe a little earlier at the end of 2026, like I said, but you're really not missing anything right now. There's construction walls everywhere. A lot is closed down. A lot is going to be closing down. I mean, look what's happening over at Animal Kingdom, but they are bringing that Zootopia show that's replacing Bug's Life inside of the Tree of Life. That's coming at the end of this year. So like I said, Disney is really bringing some fast improvements to the parks. but the big stuff will not be happening anytime soon, and I think that's why Disney has not released any official opening dates or even opening years, but that may change at Destination D23. We'll see. But I am very excited for the future. One more thought about Marvel. Just imagine what Disney could do with the Marvel rights here at Walt Disney World, and they are already working on the expansion for Avengers Campus over at California Adventure, which I'm super excited about. But I just cannot imagine if we had more of a Marvel presence here. And I feel like Hollywood Studios would be the park to do that. Ooh, I like this tie-dye Mickey Mouse shirt, $40. Check out this giant Donald and Figment bag. That is super massive, $45. All right, I found some new Halloween pins for the season. Oh, cool, the Mickey pumpkin wreaths are back in stock. But this year, they light up. The one that I bought last year did not light up, and I'm like, really, Disney? 1 year later, it lights up, but they are in stock here. They have a ton of Halloween merchandise. There's a Pluto shirt. Oh, this one's cool with Sully. We scare because we care. Of course, Crocs to match everything. Button up, backpack, and hand sanitizer holder. Here's a few more Halloween shirts for the season. These are $25 each when you buy 2. Whoa, look at these Minnie Mouse headbands here from Monsters, Inc. They're so fluffy. With that, I am going to go ahead and exit the park because I just got another weather alert that lightning is approaching. Geez, do you see the sky right now? That is why I am leaving the park. This does not look good at all. All right, my friends, that is going to do it for today's video. I had a blast here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. I got to ride Rock and Roller Coaster, which I need to ride a lot more because it's going away soon and it's going to be Muppets themed. And then I got to ride Tower of Terror, which was phenomenal. We got some crazy drops. That was a great time. And then I got to ride Star Tours, and of course, we got to check on the current construction progress of Monsters, Inc. land. Super excited about that. I hope we get an official opening date soon because I need to know, like, it's coming. I want to know when it's opening, when we can expect this Monsters, Inc. land, because again, I do believe out of everything that Disney is doing with this major overhaul, what they're doing here at Hollywood Studios for Monsters, Inc. land will be the best thing that comes out of this entire overhaul. Mark my words, I'm throwing it out there now, just because like this has never been done before. This is something that the fans have wanted for a very long time because of the ride system, how this coaster is going to be with the hanging doors, and I get excited talking about it. But definitely let me know down below in the comments, what are you most excited for regarding the entire overhaul? Is it Hollywood Studios? Is it Animal Kingdom? Is it Cars Land that is taking over Tom Sawyer's Island? I know a lot of you are excited about that one. I'm just kidding. I know a lot of you are sad about that, but I'm looking forward to it. Let me know down below in the comments, but I am going to get out of here. It is not looking good at all. We have some really fun stuff coming up. Premium Scream Night, opening night of Halloween Horror Nights, plus everything else that is going on during the Halloween season. Definitely stay tuned for that content. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, as it really does help out the channel in so many different ways. I love you guys so much. Please remember, it's nice to be nice, and YouTube, I will see you very soon in the next video. I'm out.